your eyes for a second and try to imagine the quaint, picturesque seaside community of Hall's Harbor. It's impossible to do so without thinking about the wharfs, the incoming tide, and the numerous fishing vessels. It's a beautiful backdrop for a wedding. There's been many a wedding to be had in Hall's Harbor. However, if you're planning on getting hitched in Hall's Harbor, pay close attention to your new bride. You don't want the same thing happening to you as what happened to a local newlywed couple many moons ago. You see, shortly after the wedding, she went upstairs to change into her traveling clothes, when there was another man from the community who had quite a fancy for her for many years. He snuck up behind her, grabbed her, tied her up, put her in the back of his pickup truck, drove to his cabin in the woods where apparently the two of them actually got along quite well. They had a long life, happy life together. I had no idea what happened to the first guy. They never did quite fill in that detail. However, if you're looking for love, I don't suggest you go about it in that way. You could get in trouble, even in Hall's Harbor these days. There are other options. eHarmony, Match.com. There's a new one for ghosts. They call it Soul Seekers. But this is rich. I mean, Jerome giving relationship advice. Trust me, it's been a long, dry couple of centuries. But speaking of lovely ladies, I see one coming up. She's on a mission. Please welcome to the stage the one and only Miss Lucy Prudence. Lucy.
We do take our stand. We don't use tobacco because we do think that the people who use it are likely to drink. Away, away with rum by gum, with rum by gum, with rum by gum. Away, away with rum by gum, the song of the Temperance Union. Down with demon rum, lips that touch liquor shall never touch mine.
What's that, Miss Prudence?
The evils of alcohol, Jerome. I pray to the good Lord in heaven that you do not dabble with Satan's drink.
Absolutely not.
Oh, that's good to know. And not like the men in my village. I'm sure you gentlemen are far better controlled than the ones found in Hall's Harbor.
Snap.
Did you hear what happened during the Great War?
Well, did you?
No.
Well, let me tell you. Didn't a Red Cross boat sink off the coast of St. John? And what do you suppose happened to all that cargo?
What?
Well, it floated right up on the bay. And what was in that cargo, you ask?
What?
None other than surgical alcohol. Well, those men went down to the shore and hauled up those cases, and being the sorts that they were, they decided to drink the evil liquid. It was meant for healing people, not making those fools sick, which is exactly what happened when they didn't mix the right proportion of water with it. The good Lord must have been watching over them that day, for they're lucky that nobody died from the evil drink. Although I'm not sure that would have been a bad thing.
You're on fire tonight, Miss Prudence.
Well, these men have no right to be drinking alcohol. They know full well that our church has always taken a strong stand on temperance. Why, in only 1846, the church passed a resolution on temperance. For heaven's sake. Some were even expelled from the church for breaking this resolution. It is our bounden duty to report other members who fail to keep the church regulations regarding liquor, you see.
Yes, Miss Flanders.
Now, wouldn't you think they'd have learned their lessons? No, in fact. Because didn't a few years later, another schooner was caught in a squall out in the bay, and for fear of sinking, the crew threw the cargo overboard. The cargo being whiskey and Belgian alcohol, kegs and bottles and wooden crates. Well, those men were down there lined up on the shore, hauling in what they called these unexpected gifts. They said they couldn't let it go to waste now, could they? Well, yes, they could. Let me tell you, we women have had enough. We know where their secret stashes are, and we are going to do something about it. No more shall our men be purchasing the devil's drink from the village bootlegger. Imagine, purchasing it on credit, thinking that we wives wouldn't notice a reduction in wages. Thinking they were so clever, writing their order on a chip of wood, and sending a boy, a mere boy, to the bootlegger's house with the signed chip promising payment on the next payday. Well, we have had enough. Down with demon rum! Women, follow me. We're off to the bootlegger's house on the edge of the bank. He's notorious for having an intoxicating stash of liquor stored there. We shall gather there and join forces, and with a mighty hee-ho, we shall drive that house over the cliff. It shall be our finest hour. Come, ladies.
How's that song go, Miss Prudence?
We never eat cookies because they have yeast, and one little bite turns a man to a beast. Oh, could you imagine the utter disgrace of a man in the gutter with crumbs on his face? We never drink water, they mix it with gin. And one little sip and a man starts to grin. Oh, could you imagine a sorrier sight than a man sipping water and grinning all night? Away, away with rum by gum.
Everyone,
Rum by gum, with rum by gum. Away, away with rum by gum. The song of the temperance union.
go well, Miss Prudence.
Till next time, Jerome.
Shortly after this incident happened, the bootlegger rebuilt, and that thirst for alcohol kind of crept back into Hall's Harbor. Another signed chip of wood came to the bootlegger with the new order. It was promptly returned to the men with a note that said, "No more chip orders, cash only."